I'm excited to be back. Hello. I'm back like I never left. I'm actually so glad to be back. Very, very glad to be back. So happy to be back. I explanation to fair budget, but I had to take a break from doing videos because the last video I made, I made it like twice, but I couldn't post it because the audio wasn't the best. It's not like it wasn't the best. It was bad. Not like it was bad, but it was distracting. Like I stay in a noisy area, so there was a lot of trailers, tankers, a lot of the way we are very noisy in Nigeria, especially those people that drive. Any small thing, their owns, everything their own. So all the noise was getting into the video. I don't even think generators were on. The first two times I did, no, there were no generators, but I was like, you know what? The small love you isn't help me to watch my videos. Let me preserve it. And so I was like, I'm going to get a microphone. So I couldn't get it for like a while because I was busy with other things and I couldn't go to the market. But see, the baby girl is back and she's back with a microphone. So you guys will not have to listen to all the noisiness in my area. So I'm very excited to be back here. Today I want to talk about a time in my life where I wasn't actively making choices, a time in my life where I was an anything goes kind of person, where like I would go to the salon to do my nails. I remember in Ife then I'll go to Sparkles to do my nails. And Sparkles would be like, oh, what color do you want? What shape do you want? And I choose a shape and I'm like, oh, just do any color, just do any color. Like I remember one that really pained me. I gave like a really nice list to someone to make for me. And I was like, oh, what style do you want to make? And I was like, no, just choose anything, do anything, it'll be fine. And she did it. The style was fine, it was good, but it would not really have been something I would have chosen. And so even though it was great, it looked good on me, there was still that there was no 100% satisfaction because it wasn't really what I chose. And so I went through that period where I wasn't actively making decisions. And to my to my defense, I thought these were small things like it's nails, is what to wear. They're not important things. When it was important things like my academics, like my relationship or my growth in my faith, I was actively making decisions. So it didn't matter that there were some things I deemed inconsequential or insignificant, and I wasn't really actively making decisions about them. And I can't really tell you why. I don't know. I've been trying, like, I just thinking back, I'm not sure why I did that. I don't know if it was because, and it's funny because I am a picky person. Like, I am not someone that, I don't want to say I'm not easy to please. That's not it. Is that I like what I like and I take my time to find what I like. So I'm the kind of person that you follow to the market, you will walk because you will show me different things and I'm like, no, I don't like it. Why don't you like it? It's not calling me like I just don't like it. It's either too much, it's too little, it's something. And then when I find what I want, easy. I know that yes, I like this and that's it. So I am a picky person. So I wasn't very sure why I was going through that or why I was doing that. And I think looking back or thinking back, it's either because of my pickiness, I didn't want things and not have them, or that I didn't want people to think that my problem was too much. Like I didn't want people to feel like I'm so difficult to please or satisfy, or that like there's just a lot of things like working with me is difficult, or like helping me do things or doing things for me, like providing services to me is a difficult thing. Like I want it to be, easy to just please, like let's just do anything. People like those kind of people that like, oh, just do anything and then they are done. So sorry for people that know Yoruba because I don't know I don't know why I'm using these words. But anyways, I think it was either that and or it was either that I was avoiding disappointment. But what I was avoiding in disappointment, I was getting in dissatisfaction. So I was getting dissatisfied with the outcome of things that I didn't actively choose. And I had to sit myself down to say, it doesn't matter that you deem these things insignificant or you deem these things little, because gradually you're building a habit in these small things, and before you know it will seep into bigger things. It will seep into um things that are more consequences. You wouldn't know when it happened. It just gets ingrained in your subconscious, and before you know it, you'll be the kind of person that for important decisions you're delegating important decisions in your life to other people. And this is the thing: people, like human beings, we human beings inherently, we are very selfish. Yes, that's the word. We're selfish. We're self-conceited. Like, we think about ourselves first. Like, naturally, like our natural inclination is to think about ourselves first. And so delegating important decisions, non-important ones, to others, they're going to do what's in their best interest. They're going to do things that are easy for them, things that are quick, things that would be ultimately to their benefits. And so I know that I actively decided that, I'm not going to be that baby anymore. I'm not going to be that girl anymore that would be like, oh, anything goes. And I see the change. I see like how is affected other aspects of my life. So now I go to do my nails maybe once in a year or once in 2 years when I get to do my nails. I go to do my nails, and like I'm telling them, can you, I like these three colors, but I'm not sure. Can we try them on maybe one finger or something, and let me see which one blends better with my skin. There's better interaction. That's who I've become now. I've become the person who, when I go to salon to make my hair, I start out with giving instructions like, oh, please don't do this particular side of my hair because it's coily. And people, first, sometimes I see the hesitation of people. I'm like, this person is just telling us what to do, or telling. Well, I've come to that stage where, so far as I know what I want, or at best I know what I don't want, um, insisting on it and saying, this is how I want it to go. This is what I want to happen in this particular thing. And it's helped me so much. I cannot explain. I feel like right now I've now even become that person where if you tell me to manage something, like something I don't want, and you tell me to manage it, there's going to be a problem. It's like manage has become a trigger word for me. Like, if I'm doing something, if I'm working with you and we're trying to get a particular outcome, and you're like, let's just manage this one like that, I'm going to go off. Like, that's my cue to not settle or to not take that thing. Like, recently, I went to get something for my mom, and Charlotte told me what she wanted before I left the house. And then I got there, they didn't have exactly what she wanted, and they had other things. So I called, I was like, oh, this is what they have. Do you want this instead? She was like, let me not stress you. I'm going to manage it. And immediately I heard manage, I was like, you know what? Don't worry. I don't mind going every single place. I'm going to find what you want and I'm going to get it. And so now, like, there's a balance. So, like, with everything in life, there's always a balance of, like, that. I mean, it's not like every time I hear the word manage, it's like, in instances when you know that when people are saying money, they're saying settle for less, or just take something that is not exactly what you want, doesn't even meet the standard of what you're looking for. When you know that what you're looking for is attainable or is very achievable. So yeah, so there is that distinction. So yeah, there's always a balance. But right now, I've become a person where what I want, I try to get it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm at a stage where I'm always so particular. I'm always praying to God because I'm particular that what I want, what I what I'm insisting on are the things that God wants. Like, I'm at a stage where I want my desires to be fine-tuned to the desires of God, so that I don't, with my stubbornness and my this is what I want, I go into things that are not good for me, or things that are not fleshy, things that are not like, there's some things that you want that, but if you dig deep, you realize that you don't really want these things. They're just peer pressure influence, or influence from what society has dictated that you should desire at every point in time, or that an indication for things going well. You get me. Anyways, um the really, the point of this video really is just highlighting the power of choices. And I think that when I hear people complain about things in their life, like, sometimes complaints are valid, but I need people to realize that they have power of choice and they can choose. Like, you can actively choose. I want people to take the is it wheel of their lives now. Like, take the driving seat in your life. Like, be active with decisions of your life. Like, stop delegating important, non-important things to other people. where you go to school, what course you do, what career you're going to do, stuff like that. Like stop delegating it to societal expectations, to what other people want for you, to what you think is going to look good on paper, what's going to look good for the cameras to other people. Like there's a power of choice. If there's any part of your life that's giving you intense dissatisfaction, you can literally choose to change it. Really. And when I say take the driving seat of your life, I really need to just step back a little bit and also add that please let Jesus take the wheel. Even though you want to sit in the driver's place, let Jesus take the wheel. Just be a figurehead. Let Jesus take the wheel. And it reminds me of Joshua in the Bible. Joshua understood the power of choice. And that's why when he spoke with the children of Israel, he told them that, see, me and my family, we are choosing to follow Jesus. We are not lukewarm about this decision. We are not, let's see where the tide goes. We're not, here or there, I'm not sure. They were certain, they had made a decision, they had made a choice that they were going to follow Jesus, they were going to follow God, they were going to follow his commandments. And so as you're, becoming active, taking decisions in your life, I feel like one important decision that you need to consider is the decision to follow Jesus. To not just follow Jesus passively, but to follow him actively, to dedicate our lives to him, to not say I surrender and then go back to making choices of our own and leading ourselves in our own understanding. Is that we surrender and we surrender completely to him. Is that we decide that like we make that conscious decision to follow Jesus, and we are willing to accept, to go through the process that comes with it, to go through the process of fine tuning ourselves, of growing in knowledge of Him, of walking in holiness, of, getting to know Him better, getting to know the things that please Him, of serving others, of understanding His purpose for us, His desires of us, and ultimately surrendering all to Him. So, as you make the decision to follow Jesus, make sure that you're not making a decision to be lukewarm, to be on the fence, to be here or there, or to just be a church goer. A conscious decision to be a believer, to be faith, to be spirit filled, to be driven by faith, to walk in faith, to make sure that you're getting complete package, complete inheritance. Do you understand? Like, say the you see inheritance of Abraham is for us. You're getting the fullness of the promises of God, all those sweet, precious promises that have been made available to us, ensuring that you're walking in it, that at the end of the day, when you leave the earth, you can be comfortable, you can be satisfied when you're 80, saying that, you know what, I followed Jesus. Ate the, I want to say ate the life of my hair, but, but like, I tasted and I saw the goodness of God. I experienced sufferings, but I came out victorious because I held on to Jesus. I held on to his word. I saw miracles happening in my life. I lived a life of faith. I did things that I would never have conceived because I trusted God. I really hope that will be our testimonies. And I'm imploring us, make conscious decision to follow Jesus now and forevermore. Have a great, 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 great week. Till I see you next time. Bye.